Guys, I have a confession to make. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. Caleb Maddox is right. YouTube automation is
the greatest opportunity of our era.
And I'm gonna tell you why I think that. Have I changed my mind on Caleb Maddox's course at all? No. However, I saw the light with Andrei, a financial YouTuber who's really blown up, and he used to be a magician, but now he teaches personal finance. And if that confuses you, welcome to the club, but here I am, a chemical engineer talking about fake gurus. So fair enough, that's fine. I'm not mad at him for going from card master to financial whiz. In fact, I find him pretty entertaining, to be honest. I think he makes some really compelling content.
I have a problem. I'm a financial minimalist, which means I like to save money.
But I just want to really highlight how brilliant this automation process he's implemented here is. He's YouTube automated the research process, which is just incredible. At least for this video we're going to talk about today. Today we're talking about Andrei's video called 10 Highest Paying Jobs You Can Learn Without College. And it has 1 million views, okay? It's one of the biggest videos on his channel. And in it, he is gonna tell us, how to make $75,000 or more. But recently a viewer tipped me off that maybe Andrei didn't do so much research himself. Maybe he was relying on someone else. So someone sent me this Make It article. They wish to remain anonymous. It was a CNBC Make It article called The 10 Highest Paying Jobs You Can Get Without a College Degree. All pay more than $79,000, which, is similar, but that doesn't mean anything, okay? When we go on, we find that actually Andrei has automated really nicely here. He's really implemented the Caleb Maddox visionary process, right? We're not gurus anymore, we're visionaries. And what would a visionary do? You automate your research. Research is one of the most time-consuming parts of a YouTube channel, guys. It's hard to do good research. So why not steal it, right? Why not steal it? Let me give you a little thought experiment. Look, the reason you get credit as a YouTuber when you do a video, part of it is your presentation, but part of it is your research. If you're a finance guy, it's because you're a whiz with all the facts. You're aware of all the facts. You've done your own research. But again, that's the most time-consuming part. So how about instead we automate it? And that's exactly what Andrei Jikh did. Now I understand if you're a little skeptical of my claim here, but let me build a case for you. So first of all, we have the order and the jobs that he lists, okay? Because Andrei Jikh gives the following list. CNBC gives that exact list. Number 10, media and communication equipment workers.
Media and communication equipment workers.
Number 9, power plant operators.
Number 9, power plant operators.
Number 8, elevator installers and repairers.
Number 8, elevator peeps.
Number 7, powerhouse, substation, and relay electrical and electronics repairers.
And number 7, powerhouse, substrain, and electrical and electronic repairer.
Number 6, detective and criminal investigators. Number 6, detective or criminal investigators. Number 5, commercial pilots. Number 5, commercial pilots. Number 4, power distributors and dispatchers. Number 3, first line supervisors of police and detectives. And number 3, first line supervisors of the police. Number 2, nuclear power reactor operators. Number 2, nuclear power plant operators.
Number 1, transportation, storage, and distribution managers.
And the number 1 job on this list is transportation, storage, and distribution managers.
He automated it. But maybe you're not convinced. You say, Stephen, maybe they were just looking at the same Bureau of Labor statistics, and you'd get that impression. Because while CNBC says they analyze their own data, and Andrei Jikh, he has a similar thing. He cites the Bureau of Labor Statistics. He went in straight to the Bureau and crunched his own numbers. He crunched his own numbers. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Or at least that's what he wants you to believe. But when we go closer into the exact language that Carrie Ann Renzulli uses when describing these jobs, she's the one who actually wrote the article back in April, we find that Andrei uses very similar language on the video he made in November, right? And remember, does Andrei cite CNBC? Does he say, hey guys, I got all this research from CNBC? No, he never cites them. because that would defeat the point of taking credit for someone else's work. So check it out. Here's a few examples of things that he took straight from the CNBC Make It article that he never cites, and he directly says them as if he researched it himself, and he actually just knows this off the top of his head, because yeah, he's that kind of guy. He just knows this stuff.
Maintain and distribute the electricity amongst all the generators, and they also control the flow and the voltage of electricity to meet consumer demand depending on the time of day. But you will need a 4-year apprenticeship program, which is usually sponsored by either a contractor, a union, or an industry association. They specialize in inspecting, maintaining, and repairing electrical equipment of the power stations. To become one, though, is not particularly easy because you do need a high school diploma, and a lot of employers do want to see some courses in electronics, whether that's from a community college or from a tech school, and you will usually start out as an electrician to get some experience first.
All this reminds me of like a word. It's like a word for this. I don't know. I was thinking automation, but is that right? Siri, define plagiarism.
Plagiarism means the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own.
No, I don't think that's it. I think it's automation.
These guys control the flow of electricity by maintaining the transformers, the converters, and the circuit breakers. And you only need a high school diploma as well as a certification from the North American Electric Reliability Corporation's System Operator Certification Program. These guys control the control rods that generates the electricity. They monitor the turbines and the cooling systems to go along with it.
I mean, this is just ridiculous. You got to admire the hustle. You got to admire the hustle. This guy, he wants to establish himself as a finance guru. And how are you going to do that? By reading. How are you going to do that? By doing your own research. You have to take credit for what other people do. Look, guys, I'm telling you. I mean, in the past, I've always, tried to tell people where I get my ideas from and, get them from a variety of sources. But in the future, I'm just going to take books like this, The Person in the Situation. Great social psychology book. Have any of you read it? No. So I probably could just summarize it for you and say that I did the research, and you guys would probably believe me. And then I could take all the credit. And then I could be the guru. I mean, you really have to hand it to this guy. He's got a good hustle going on. And if you don't believe it's making him money, it's making him a killing. He's got a Patreon where people pay him $18,000 per month to get up to date, his stock picks. Because, he's the guy who does his own research. Honestly, the few people I feel bad for are people like Carrie Ann Renzulli, who's writing this article, doing all this research. Do you think she got 1 million views? Not a chance. She did all the research, but people like Andrei, they can just come and get easy pickings, right? They can learn the thing, not give credit, pretend like they had this idea themselves, retitle the video to be almost identical to the article. Sounds good. And look, guys, I'm not gonna pretend Andrei's the only guy who does this. A lot of people do it. Like I said, I like his content. He didn't do the research for this video, and I think that's a problem. I mean, and the fact that he doesn't cite the article once, not in the description, not in the video itself, is insane to me. The funny thing is he mentioned CNBC.
But CNBC actually did a profile about 2 weeks ago about exactly this guy, and he's earning $220,000 per year.
But he never mentions the actual article he took all his information from. And not only that, he also, the part where he lists the Bureau of Labor of Statistics for the jobs drives me up the wall. Because what it's trying to imply is, yeah, I did this research. Look at me. I'm in the Bureau of Labor Statistics website. I'm in the .gov. I'm deep in the .gov doing my own research here. When in reality, he's ripping off Carrie Ann Renzulli. Sucks. Sucks to be a writer right now. You're basically a script writer for all these YouTubers who are going to take all your ideas and research. That's tough. It's tough. Anyway, that's a little quick one. I'm going to change everything I'm doing. Caleb Maddox was right. I've just got to say it. This is clearly the way to get things done, and I'm changing everything about my operation here. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, this has just been an awakening for me. Amazing stuff. I've got to stop doing so much research. I mean, I'm wasting my time. Honestly, I should be like Andrei. I'll get 1 million views and have $18,000 in Patreon support. I'll be able to produce a lot more videos too, actually, if I just make an article into a whole video, never give credit. Oh man, automating the research process. I can't believe I never thought of it. Caleb Maddox is a visionary. He sees into the future. This is our future. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Just a little quick one for you, for the boys. Click subscribe if you're in the visionary gang, and I'll see you guys next time.